Hello and welcome, my ever-advancing Leafs. The Game Boy Advance was the final Game Boy there ever was. Which is fine because the DS was just a good, really good console. And a worthy successor to the Game Boy line. Still, I would kinda wanna see the Game Boy line return in a way, but more like a gimmicky thing, like they did with the little LCD things, the Game & Watch things, you know? Something like that. Who knows? A Game Boy Mini sounds weird, actually. But, yeah. GBA, a Game Boy Advance, is part of the Nintendo Switch Online service. And I have done 2 of these videos already. So, here's the 3rd. And for now, probably last. Maybe I'll do a Super Nintendo one as well, but a lot of Super Nintendo games are already on that I would like, but I digress. Let's get into our 12 games for this video. Boom. And just like with the Game Boy one, I'll start with the old Pokemon games. Again, give us Pokemon Home compatibility, that's all I'm actually asking for, and we'll be fine. So, that would be great. Thank you. Now, then we have a game called Boktai. The Sun is in Your Hands. And its sequel, Boktai 2, Solar Boy Django. It is about a thing that British people do not know, the sun. And it was actually an astounding thing they pulled off. Like, the cartridge had a built-in sensor that could see when you're playing in the sun. And it gave you energy and everything in that. Emulators figured out how to emulate that, so I guess Nintendo would be able to do that as well. It would be an interesting thing to have on the Switch. So, let's go. Do it. The sun is in your hands. Oh, I just got it. Damn, I could have made that into a joke. Nintendo is Japanese. The land of the rising sun. Well, now it's too late. This one, I think, is inevitably coming one day. Probably sooner than later, actually. Golden Sun 2. We have Golden Sun 1 on it already, and it's weird that they didn't bring out Golden Sun 2 kinda immediately. But I guess they have it ready and are just waiting for the right time to release it. So, yeah. Yes! Again, cute hamsters with Hamtaro Hum Heartbreak. This game is actually good. Like, try it. There are ways you can try it. Really, trust me, try it. I know how this sounds. It's a game about a children's anime that's about, like, hamsters kinda dating. And as weird as it sounds, it's just so much fun. And it's not really a dating game even, so just go and try it. And Bomberman is again on the list, and I just realized I have it for every list. This time Bomberman Jetters. I only know the Jetters anime, which is a good anime. I have to say, go watch it. It's enjoyable. And I'm intrigued about the game, so give me the game. You know how Mario Kart is a really fun racing game? And Diddy Kong Racing is also a really fun racing game? Konami Crazy Racers, or YY Racing, as it is called in Japan, is another really fun racing game featuring Konami characters like Dracula from the Castlevania series. Yeah, no kidding, Dracula in a kart. And it has that whole system where you earn points to upgrade your license and everything. It has a real progression in it, so come on, give it to us. Ah yes, mentioned before in my N64 video, Custom Robo. In this case, Custom Robo GX. Give that to us, and I would gladly take it out of your hands. But in a translated way, please. And, I mean, I love RPGs, and I especially love monster taming RPGs. As I am making my own monster taming RPG game. You might know that already. Give us Demi Kids, or as the original calls it, Devil Children. It's a more cutesy spin-off of the Shin Megami Tensei series, which is probably best known for Persona, even though Persona is a spin-off in and of itself, but kinda not anymore. And, well, the Shin Megami Tensei series is actually a spin-off of the Megami Tensei series. It's a very weird and convoluted world in this series. I have no idea. But I enjoyed Demi Kids, and it comes in 2 versions. Like a certain other monster taming RPG that is not all that well known, I guess. So, yeah, give us those. The real star of the show is this little forgotten mascot character from Nintendo, Starfy. Give us the Starfy games. I played some of them and they are so much fun. Why isn't the series bigger, honestly? It can easily hold up to Mario, so why? Go, do it. Final Fantasy Tactics. Recently I have seen some tweets saying that Final Fantasy Tactics Advance is not a Final Fantasy Tactics game. What? Did you smoke some weird mushroom? It's literally called Final Fantasy Tactics. And yeah, it's not completely like the PlayStation Final Fantasy Tactics, but like, huh? Are you dumb or what? No, Final Fantasy Tactics is a really enjoyable game. It's really so much fun, and it's colorful, and maybe that's the problem these people have. If Final Fantasy can't be colorful or something like that. Did you play any of the old Final Fantasies? Oh well, I digress. Put Final Fantasy Tactics Advance on the service because it's a great game. Then we have Sword of Mana, a Seiken Densetsu title a lot of people didn't enjoy for some reason. Learning that, I was like, huh? That's a good game, what are you talking about? It's basically a remake of the original Seiken Densetsu, which was known as Final Fantasy Adventure over here. And it just expands it. It fits it better into the overall story of the Seiken Densetsu world, makes the gameplay much more enjoyable, uses some of the established things like the elemental spirits and everything, and it's overall just a great game, and you even have 2 perspectives you could play it from. The boy and the girl. So, yeah, I would really love this on the service. And finally, because if I don't mention it, people will probably not shut up. And also put it on there already, Nintendo! Give us Mother 3! Or call it Earthbound 2! Or Earthbound the next one! Because you couldn't call the first Mother Earthbound 1, because you called Mother 2 Earthbound. Thus we had Earthbound The Beginnings! You made it weird. But yeah, people are crying for this. And while I'm not that big of a Mother fan, well, my mother's okay, I enjoyed Earthbound. And Earthbound The Beginnings was also pretty okay. And I really want to play Mother 3. And in a legitimate way, if possible. So, yeah, what's stopping you, really? The translation group of the translated ROM version even offered you to use their translation. So give that translation a little checkup, make some changes here and there, and you're good to go. Really, you have no reason to withhold this. Come on. So, these are my picks for the Game Boy Advance library. Was there something in there for you? And you will probably say Mother in the comments right down below right now. Yeah, I understand. I just understand. If there's something else, though, also tell me, please. I'm intrigued to know. So, yeah. And while you are down there, advance towards the like and subscribe button, as well as that little bell, to keep update while I upload a video for you. And also check out the links down below in the description leading to my Twitter, Instagram, and Discord, where I keep you updated, post stuff, all the good things. And Also, my Humble Bundle affiliate link. If you buy a game via that link, I get a little bit back from Humble themselves without you needing to pay anything on top of that. So we have a win-win situation for us both. I would appreciate it. And check also out my Twitch, where I live stream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I hope to see you over there as well. And until next time, bye-bye!